What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Vestabon's Blood Box. We're here to talk about things metal, all things around metal and such. Right now, real quick, we are listening to Unnatural, The Path to Run. This is what's playing in the background. I got a really cool care package from Ken's Death Metal Crypt in the mail. As you can see, I got some really awesome stuff. This is his band called Unnatural. I am going to be doing a review of all of the releases on that soon. I just want to make sure I spend some time with them a little bit before I do the review so I can really dig into it a little bit. But that's what we're going to have playing in the background of this video. But today's video, we're actually going to be doing something a little different. I've seen some of you guys and gals doing videos of your battle jackets. So I thought, hey, I've got a few, I might as well do that as well. So I'll start by saying I always wanted to have a battle jacket when I was a kid, like in junior high and high school. But I didn't really actually listen to a whole lot of metal back then. I was kind of a goody-goody kid. So, you know, I always wanted to get into the realm of darker music and stuff, but never jumped that gun, or jumped on that. So when I got older, you know, started finding my own identity a little bit and stuff, and thought, you know, fuck it. I'm an adult now, I can do whatever I want. So I'm going to make a battle jacket. So I have, and been collecting patches over the years and such. It's gotten a little out of hand. I actually have a few jackets going. I do sew them on all myself the proper way. Katie, my partner, taught me how to sew. She sewed one on for me and said that was the only one she was doing. So I had to learn it from her. I've got my little kit, my little sewing kit. Of course, hammer heart on it. Oh shit, that's connected. Anyways, so yeah, I'm going to take you through my battle jackets for fun. Why not, right? As you can see, I've got a bunch I need to put on too, but those will be coming. So, I'll start with my my main jacket. I've got a main jacket, I've got a second one. The first one's actually a vest. The second one is more of a jacket. That one I just recently started, so I'm still in the process of getting more patches on that. And I also have a couple backpacks. So, yeah, I kind of went nuts. But here's the first one. I'll give you a full view of it. Here's the back. You can see it. There's that. Give you a nice view for a moment. Here's the front. Yeah, so there's that. So I'll go through it. One thing I did do on this, which was nice, this is actually about the third iteration, I believe, of this. I found a vest. Finding vests is kind of tough, actually, without making them. But I found my first one at Marshall's, but it was a little too big. I was always looking at thrift stores and stuff, but I could never fucking find them. I just couldn't find vests. So I found that one at Marshall's. It was a little too big. Then stumbled across a couple at, of all places, Hot Topic. I know, I hadn't been to a Hot Topic since I was like 16 years old back in, whatever, 2002 or whatever. But they had a sale, so I thought, oh, I'll go check it out. And they had these Rude jackets there. And it was $1. I got 2 of them for $1 a piece. So I was like, hell yeah, it's real denim. That brand doesn't matter to me, so that's what I landed on. It has all the nice studs and stuff. I got all these from Extreme Noise. If you're ever in Minneapolis, you've heard me talk about Extreme Noise a couple times. But not only do they have great music available there, they also have patches and studs and leather and all sorts of stuff that you can get too. So yeah, I'll just take you through a little bit here. So, start in the upper right-hand corner. This is, let's see if I can say this right, Unrequited, sort of an atmospheric black metal band. Really great stuff, but this is a patch that's actually sold out now. I'm going to turn my music down a little bit. It's kind of blaring. Where's my... There it is. There we go. It's probably not loud on the video, but I can hardly hear myself. So yeah, Unrequited, from their Bandcamp. Stellar logo. They have a newer, cleaner, crisper logo, not quite as black metal-y and such, but I really liked this one. And kind of the theme of this jacket, there is some death metal on the back, but it's primarily atmospheric black metal, sort of pagan black metal, and depressive suicidal black metal, or funeral doom, if you will. Speaking of which, Thy Light, absolutely wonderful band. Really, really love these guys. You heard me talk about them before. They're originally from Brazil. I think the main guy behind it lives in the UK now, but stellar band. Right along, got the Alley, Chicago. That was a place I used to frequent back when it was still there, when we lived in Chicago. Sort of a kind of a punk goth metal store. It was just a cool, fun place. So had to have that pin. Also have a funeral mourning pin. You can see there. Got that from there's some small shop on Instagram is how I found them, but they have some metal stuff. So Five Thief, you know, never know how to say it, but little dungeon synth on here too. Droot's a band I got into when I was first getting into atmospheric black metal, so that was sort of kind of the pagan folk stuff. So I had to have them on here. Chalice of Suffering, you've seen me talk about them too with the funeral doom stuff. Local bands. John was kind enough to send me the patch with the CD, so that was awesome. Let's see what else we got here. Nightfell. Been into them for a little while. The newer album is also fantastic, but got that. Leviathan. Was really stoked to find this one. Got this at Bucket of Blood in Chicago. They seem to have some collection of some used patches, which was cool to come across, and got the Leviathan patch there, so that was nice. Nort, true funeral doom, if you ever heard of them. Real dark stuff. Found that on eBay. It's a bootleg, because I can't really find a lot of Nort stuff, but that was cool. Afsky is fucking amazing. Their new album is really, really hit it well, and I've actually got a copy on the way. You'll be seeing that soon, but they had an official patch on their Bandcamp, so I snagged that. 1476, another really great band. They're more, I don't want to say pagan, but that does get absolutely into the occult and witchcraft and stuff like that. Based in Massachusetts, on Prophecy Productions. I really, really love this band. I'm going to do a video on them at some point in time. I've got most of their stuff. But, yeah, if you want something new to check out, 1476. Definitely check them. Alright, other side, Funeral Mourning Patch. Funeral Mourning Patch. You know, I love Funeral Mourning. You've heard me talk about it multiple times. Fuck Off Nazis. Just want to make it crystal clear. So I've got that on there, of course. Got this at the Minneapolis, the Seor, Panopticon, and Wayfarer show. Fucking incredible show. Bathory pin. I mean, God, you gotta have some Bathory, right? Fuck yeah. Ackley's. This is actually an unofficial patch, but I did get the official patch when they released it. Some of these are unofficial, just because the bands can't get patches or they're not around anymore or anything like that. But if an official one does come out, I always buy one and swap it out, because you got to support the band, right? They're usually only $5 anyways. But this one is the unofficial, and I've got the official one I got to switch it out with. Sacred Sun. Haters gonna hate. I fucking love Sacred Sun. I love the album covers. I think they're hysterical and ballsy, especially for the black metal community. Plus, it's just some stellar black metal. So, Sacred Sun, that's cool. Mare Cognitum, fucking awesome. Cosmic black metal, if you will, all about the cosmos and stuff. Extreme Noise, got them on here too. Mayhem. Official patch. I got this at the De Mysteriis Dom Satanas tour. Got to see that in its entirety in Chicago when they did the whole album from front to back for the first time ever. So that was cool. Battle Dagorath. Got this in the cassette box set from Folkvanger Records. Had to cut it down a little bit, but that's the official patch from that. Shape of Despair. Heard me talk about them a lot. Love that band. Unofficial patch, but you know, official whenever it comes out, I'll grab it. Luster, another great band if you're into atmospheric black metal and a little maybe dungeon synth, but you like it more black metal-y than dungeon synthy. Luster is a killer band to check out. And Ahab. Not talked about them a lot. Kind of, I don't have any of their records because they're kind of hard to come across, but stellar Funeral Doom. Most of it, I believe, is nautical themed. So definitely check out Ahab if you've not heard of them before. So yeah, there's the front. Let's go to the back. I'll start at the top. That'll probably be easiest. Official Spectral Voice patch. Same with the Blood Incantation patch. It was fucking awesome when I saw these as back patches, so had to get them. Really dig both of those bands, so that was cool. Uada, really love Uada. That's the poster right there, back there from that show. Haven't seen an official version of the back patch, so I got the unofficial one for now, but it's awesome. I love that band. Black Funeral. I like that band. That's one of those ones that you got to be in the mood to listen to because it is some raw shit. But it's fun raw ass black metal if you're into that. Theragathon, a homemade patch someone was selling on eBay. I was pretty stoked to get it. I think I got it for about $10. But yeah, Theragathon. Again, lots of Funeral Doom. You've seen my Funeral Doom video. You know I love that stuff. Of course, you got to be sporting a Hammerheart Brewery. Come on, everybody loves it. Rotting Christ, fucking love Rotting Christ. Gotta have them on here too. We'll go down the sides. Another Uada patch. This one is official. Got this one off their website. Seor. You'll notice that all the bands on the sides here kind of all fit a theme too. But Seor, Anepherins, and Panopticon. All make sense together, right? Peter Steele. I love me some Typo Negative. Gotta have the tribute to Peter Steele on here. Bindrune Recordings. Got this patch, which is cool. Actually got this directly from Austin while I was at Hammerheart, so that was nice. And he gave me that. So, of course, gotta support Bindrune, considering there's a lot of Bindrune bands on here. Another Seor patch. This got at that same show I was talking about with Panopticon and everybody. This is actually the last patch they had of that, about the very last one. They sold out. I think it was early in their tour that they had that show, so it's a really cool one. It's actually the same design. If you watch the going through the studio, it's the one that's on their flag too. So Agalok, classic for folkish black metal stuff. Alda, another Bindrune badass band. If you've not checked them out, great sort of folk black metal. Sphere, sporting the shirt too. Local Minneapolis black metal band, really fucking awesome. If you are familiar with Uada, you'd probably like the style of Sphere as well. I'm actually kind of starting to think I like Sphere a little more than Uada. And I love both bands. It's not to compare them, but Sphere, I think they've got a new full length coming out at some point in time. But going back and listening to it, I really love that band. So definitely check them out. Dead for Mayhem, just, really was the start of my getting into the darker black metal stuff. That was that era that I was really looking at, so have to have the tribute to match Peter Steele's tribute. And last but not least, Folkfinger Records. Love just about everything that comes out with them, so had to have that as well. So I'll give you another big view of this jacket, and we'll move on to the next one. But yeah, here it is. Here's the jacket. The jacket in full. Woo! This fucker took a long time to do. The front's a little less, the back's nice and organized. The front's a little less organized because I actually did sew it where I can use the pockets, which is nice. But that also makes it really time-consuming and also kind of hard to make all the patches look nice and even because you gotta have the space. So I actually got the inside pockets too. So always nice to make sure you, pro tip, make sure you sew it where you can still use your pockets and don't sew the pockets. But yeah, there's my vest. That's the main one. That's the one I've had the longest. I'll show you my second one here. I just started this one because I've got so many damn patches I need to start a second one. So as you can see, it's a full jacket. Still got a lot to put on here, but it's actually a little easier if I stand, so we're going to do it that way. Pissgrave, brutal ass death metal. Probably one of the most brutal album covers, if you know it or have seen it. Probably even more so than like Mayhem's Dawn of the Black Hearts. I don't know, that's pretty brutal. But yeah, Piss Grave, holy fuck. But I'm not a huge like Gorebind fan, but I do actually really like their stuff. So sporting them there. Going over here. I actually had this one made for me by Marty Worm. Thank you, Marty. When he was making my patches for Feather. This is a band that is local to Springfield, Missouri. Not around anymore, but I really dug them. Going back, like I said, when I was kind of starting to get really into metal, it was about 2014. And these dudes were playing shows, and I'd go see them, so they were like direct access to a local metal band. And metal's not a huge thing down in Springfield, Missouri. It's more indie music and stuff. So it was cool to have a local death metal band to go check out. And they're great. They were great. They're in a band. They've sort of reformed into a band called Spider Corpse. You can get their stuff on Bandcamp. So check out Spider Corpse. And Il de Morte is the name, by the way. Il de Morte, I think, also has their music still on Bandcamp. So check that out. I have no idea. It's looking backwards to me. I have no idea if this is going to show up backwards on the video, but yeah, sorry about that. Morbus Kron, just a fucking cool ass metal band, really unique and interesting. Dig them, so I had to have them there. Oh, I guess I did already put that's the official Ackley's patch. I didn't realize I had put it on this one. But yeah, that's the official Ackley's patch from their website. They released that, so that was cool. Lighting here a little bit. There we go. Oh, whatever. Twilight Fauna. You just released this patch as well on one of those Bandcamp Fridays. So had the Sports and Twilight Fauna. Really love that band. I know a lot of you guys are familiar with Panopticon. So if you are and haven't listened to Twilight Fauna yet, I suggest you do so. I do believe Austin and the guy from Twilight Fauna know each other pretty well, and I've seen him be pretty supportive of Twilight Fauna, so that's really cool. Uses like mandolins and banjos and stuff too, so killer bands. Really stoked when I first started buying patches. I was really excited to find this. This is actually an official Eye Between Two Worlds patch, which, if you don't know, there was a time when Abbott from Immortal and Demonaz went off and did some solo projects. So it was called I. This is the one with Abbott. And then Demonaz just called it self-titled Demonaz. They pretty much used the exact same band for both projects. It's just different. They each wrote their own albums and then sang on them. But it's like almost like identical back band that they used. But I really love both albums a lot, and I really, really love this album, Eye Between Two Worlds, only one that came out from them. So really surprised to find an official patch. It had been used, obviously, it had been on the best before, but I got it on eBay for next to nothing. And it's hard to come across even the CDs of this, so I certainly never thought I'd find a patch, but that was cool. Of course, got a Sport Olcom, fucking sort of death or blackened Funeral Doom. Local to Minneapolis here, fucking awesome band. Talked about them in the Funeral Doom video as well. Of course, Obsidian Tongue. I will be talking about them soon because I have a video I'm planning to do with them or with their music. But really, really, probably one of my top bands in the last year, Obsidian Tongue. Also on Binderun Records. So if you haven't checked that out yet, check it out. They have their full length that just came out, and then also a split. So both are amazing. Inexorum, just got this one. Just picked up the vinyl the other day, and sorry, the light is really terrible. Just picked up the vinyl the other day and got their patch as well. Also local to Minneapolis. Stellar, just awesome, fucking groovy black metal. Maybe a little death metal too, but Inexorum, awesome. My CD switched. We're listening to some, fuck is it? Zero Tolerance magazine. This is the issue I just got, the CD that came with it, so. that. I feel like I'm yelling. So yeah, second jacket, a lot more to do. I'm gonna, it's gonna be filled up. I've got so many damn patches. The back, Immortal. Just gotta support Immortal. I dig them. Not one of my favorite black metal bands from the 90s, but I do really like them, so figured that'd be cool. Unofficial, but I would like to get an official one should they come out with it. This is Aeratos, which is the second project from the guy behind Ackley's, who is the main guy behind Nightbringer. So he did Nightbringer's main thing, the Ackley's is a side project, Aeratos, and then also Bestia Arcana is another side project. The dude's just doing all sorts of awesome shit, but really cool back patch for Aeratos. And of course Morbid. Really love Morbid. I mean, of course, there's not a lot out from them pre-Mayhem with Dead on vocals, but had to support some Morbid. So again, still a lot to fill up there. But there's that. Let's see. I got some backpacks as well. Backpacks I kind of use for catch-all when I have some patches that don't really fit anything else. So that's number one. I got Knock Mystium. I lived in Chicago for a while. Gotta support them. I mean, I don't know. Do I have to support them? I don't know. But Blake Judd. There's everything that goes around with that. But I do like Knock Mystium. I like the music. I got this on eBay. I didn't get it from him. I probably would have never gotten it. Everyone knows the joke, right? If I had bought it directly from him. But Knock Mystium. I like him. That's fine. Power Trip from that show right there, the poster. Cannibal Corpse, Power Trip, and Gate Creeper. I got an official Power Trip patch from there. This back patch is actually one done by Chris Escobar, a good friend of mine, amazing artist, screen prints his own stuff. It's his own artwork and screen. He did the screen printing as well. Ink. This is from a zine fest I went to in Chicago. I do comic books. I illustrate comics as well. And went to the Chicago Zine Fest, tabled there, and got this from one of the other local creators. Just thought it was a cool patch. I think their group was called Ink or something like that. Got the Chicago flag. Just good memories from Chicago while we lived there. And this is the fairly new, I believe, Springfield, Missouri flag. That's where I'm originally from. So we saw that they had kind of an official flag now and have merchandise for that. So thought that'd be cool to throw on there. I don't really know much about this band, so this is why I throw some stuff on here. This is one that was included with another patch I bought. I looked it up, sounds cool, haven't really dug into it much more, but I can't even tell you who it is. Howling Wind, I think? Not familiar with it, but yeah, if any of you know Howling Wind, share it with me. I'd like to hear more about it. Mayhem, just an unofficial Mayhem patch. Had this one before I got the official one at the show. Nod, pretty stellar sort of noise project. I saw this when we went to the Uada show here. I think it was Uada, or False maybe, one of those bands here in Minneapolis. But yeah, it was a cool, I think they were maybe even free, but it was a cool, really dark noise project, so had to get that. Chicago Zine Fest, this is another patch from that. That was the zine festival that I tabled at. And then this is another Chris Escobar piece. This is his original artwork and original screen printed patch. So, there it is, backpack number one. But this one doesn't fit very much shit in it. So, I finally got myself a bigger backpack. A JanSport. Remember those from school. But yeah, I got it at Goodwill, $5. Just a black standard JanSport backpack, which is awesome. Just started on this one. I've got a lot of red patches I'm going to be throwing on it, but got the Mayhem back patch. Evol, if you've never heard of them, I don't know a lot about them, but I really like the music. Some black metal elements in there, but also some like kind of corny, cheesy, church organs and stuff. Very gothic, 90s gothic vibes going on too. So cool bands. I found this patch, so I thought I'd get that too. But yeah, this is going to be all red patches. I got all sorts of stuff I got to put on. I got a Cannibal Corpse patch from that show where the poster's from. Just bought a bunch of merch from there. Blasphemy. As you can see, had to change some of these out. Some have been sewn on already, some haven't. Yeah, I think that's about it. Let's see if I have anything cool and interesting to show and the stuff that's not been put on yet. Oh, Pumpkin Witch. If any of you are Dungeon Synth people, I got the Pumpkin Witch patch. That's going to go in one of the backpacks. Yeah, most of these are just Vomitory, Killer Bands, Olive Baron, Funeral Doom, cool stuff. So, yeah, there's my battle vests, my battle jackets, and my battle backpacks for you. Just a quick video today. Like I said, I'm going to do video on the Unnatural stuff that Ken sent me from Ken's Death Metal Crypt. Fucking love them, by the way. Just a hint on what's coming. I really love it. But I want to sit with the music a little bit more and get a little more familiar with it. I've got another bigger video I want to do. I'm waiting on these fucking CDs to come in, which is, I get it, everything's slow, but I've been getting vinyl like really fast. And I ordered a few CDs to complete a collection to talk about this one I want to do. And these CDs are taking forever to get here. So, when they get here, I'll do it. It's gonna be a goofy, stupid video. It's a silly band I'm doing it about, but it's sort of important to me for my journey into metal. So, anyways, blabbering on about that. There will be that video coming at some point in time. But, yeah. Oh, one last thing. If you would like, I started a new channel. All it is just me doing cover songs. I've been wanting to do that for a while just for fun. Not anything metal up there yet. I might do some acoustic metal covers at some point. It's mostly just sort of chill acoustic songs that I really dig. That whenever I was playing out live, I never really got to do because usually it was, you're trying to get the crowd going a little bit. And these were a little too melancholy. So I thought, I'll just make a YouTube channel and do that for fun. It is called, I just made it and just put up the first video. It's Vestibon Cover Song. No, sorry, Vestibon Song Covers is the name of it. Real creative, right? Just thought I'd get straight to the point. But yeah, Vestibon Song Covers. I'll post it below, so if you want to see me sing some slow, chill, melancholy tunes, check out that channel. But anyways, yeah, just a quick video. Thought it'd be fun to show off the battle vest. So, thank you all for being here. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good weekend so far. Happy Friday. And love you all. Metal forever.